Hi everyone, it's Lucy from Peer Tutoring Club. In today's video, we're going to learn about algebra. Today, we're going to talk about fractions in algebra and using rational expressions. Firstly, let's look through fractions in algebra. We can add, subtract, multiply, and divide fractions in algebra in the same way we do in simple arithmetic. Let's look at the addition of fractions. To add fractions, there is a simple rule. For example, if we say there are A, B, C, D, A over B plus C over D equals AD plus BC over BD. Let's give it an example. When we say the problem is x over 2 plus y over 5, then we need to multiply x and 5, and we need to multiply 2 and y. Then we need to add, and the denominator b and d, which is 2 and 5, would be also multiplied by together. So the answer would be 5x plus 2y over 10. Let's look through one more example. When we say the problem is x plus 4 over 3 plus x minus 3 over 4. In this case, we need to multiply x plus 4 by 4, and we need to multiply 3 and x minus 3, and we need to add it together. So the number in denominator would be 3 times 4, which is 12. So the answer would be 4x plus 16 plus 3x minus 9 over 12. So it should be 7x plus 7 over 12. Then now let's look through subtracting and fractions. Subtracting fractions is very similar, except that the plus is now minus. So for example, when we say A over B minus C over D, then the answer should be A times D minus B times C over B times D. So when we say there's a number x plus 2 over x minus x over x minus 2, then it should be x plus 2 multiplied by x minus 2 minus x multiplied by x over x multiplied by x minus 2. So the answer should be x squared minus 2 squared minus x squared over x squared minus 2x. So it should be negative 4 over x squared minus 2x. Now let's look through multiplying fractions. Multiplying fractions is the easiest one of all. Multiply the tops together and the bottoms together. So when we say there is a number A over B and we need to multiply it by C over D, then the answer should be AC over BD. So for example, when we say there's a number 3x over x minus 2 times x over 3, then the answer should be 3x times x over 3 multiplied by x minus 2. So the answer should be x squared over x minus 2. Then now let's try with dividing fractions. To divide fractions, we need to first flip the fraction we want to divide by, then use the same method as for multiplying. So when we say the problem is A over B divided by C over D, then we need to multiply A over B by D over C. So for example, when there's a number 3y squared over x plus 1 divided by y over 2, then it should be 3y squared over x plus 1 times 2 over y, which should be 6y squared over x plus 1 times y. So the answer should be 6y over x plus 1. Now let's move to using rational expressions. What are rational expressions? A rational expression is the ratio of two polynomials. Then how do we use this? Using rational expression is very similar to using rational numbers. So let's look through adding rational expressions. The easiest way to add rational expressions is to use the common denominator. So the method should be like this. If we say there are A, B, C, D, then if problem is a over b plus c over d, then it should be a times d plus b times c over b times d, and then we can just simplify it. So for example, when the problem is 2 over x minus 2 plus 3 over x plus 1, then the answer should be 2 times x plus 1 plus x minus 2 times 3 over x minus 2 times x plus 1. So we can just simplify it as 2x plus 2 plus 3x minus 6 over x squared plus x minus 2x minus 2, which should be 5x minus 4 over x squared minus x minus 2. Now we can look through subtracting rational expressions. Subtracting is just like adding. For example, when we say the problem is 2 over x minus 2 minus 3 over x plus 1, then it should be 2 times x plus 1 minus x minus 2 times 3 over x minus 2 times x plus 1. Then we can just simplify it as 2x plus 2 minus 3x minus 6 over x squared plus x minus 2x minus 2, which should be minus x plus 8 over x squared minus x minus 2. Now let's move on to multiplication. To multiply two rational expressions, we can just multiply the tops and bottoms separately like this. For example, when the number is 2 over x minus 2 times 3 over x plus 1, then it should be 2 times 3 over x minus 2 times x plus 1. And then we can just simplify it as 6 over x squared minus x minus 2. Now, let's move on to division. To divide two rational expressions, first, flip the second expression over and then do a multiply like above. For example, when the number is 2 over x minus 2 divided by 3 over x plus 1, then it should be 2 over x minus 1 times x plus 1 over 3. Then we can just multiply like this. So it should be 2 times x plus 1 over 3 times x minus 2. Now, let's move on to simplifying. When simplifying a rational function, be careful to respect where the lower polynomial is equal to 0. For example, x squared minus 1 over x plus 1 is undefined when x equals negative 1. So its domain does not include negative 1. Now we can factor x squared minus 1 into x minus 1 times x plus 1. So we get x minus 1 times x plus 1 over x plus 1. It is now tempting to cancel x plus 1 from top and bottom to produce. So x minus 1, its domain now does include negative 1. But it is now a different function because it has a different domain. So it was all about today's video. Thank you for watching and see you next week. Bye!